Update 1.0 just arrived for Forza Motorsport. I want to catch you up really quick on what they fixed and what they didn't. And I also want to give you my opinion about the patch here. So let's start with the update. You can see a summary of the most important points on screen right now. So let's go through them. There are some general stability improvements and crash fixes, which is good. There is the fix for Xbox specific video problems with the colors being washed out or black levels being raised, they say here. There's also apparently the fix for loss of gameplay progress, which was hampering a lot of people in single player because they were playing and then their progress wasn't saved. So if that is fixed, that's definitely a good thing. They also apparently fixed how safety and driver skill ratings in multiplayer were used for matchmaking because that was bugged. So that might hopefully improve matchmaking and the experience in multiplayer overall. We'll have to see. Also, there were fixes for apparently people not being handed back control in races after heading to the pits. And there's also some fixes regarding downloading of liveries and tunings, which apparently was also problematic. And custom key bindings not being saved for controller or keyboard. That is something I gotta test for sure, because I also had the problem on my wheel. The dead zones and the custom key bindings were never saved between sessions, so at some point I actually just gave up on just redoing them all the time. And then there is the big one. Adjusted car part unlock levels to increase player upgrade options at lower car levels. Most car parts should now be unlocked within a single Builders Cup series. That is great to hear. They did listen that the progression system really wasn't fun, especially in the single player campaign. And I did check in game, and some of my cars that I played in the Builders Cup and I didn't even level all that much because I skipped practice sometimes and the cup was very short. Even there, a lot of parts are unlocked and I have basically almost all the choice apart from a couple of things and the drivetrain and engine swap options, which come later. But yeah, I'll show you also on screen here a level 1 car, and you can see for every part at which level it unlocks. You can just pause the video if you want to see something specific here. So as I said, that is definitely great to hear. This will really help out the playability and fun that you can have in the Builders Cup for sure. And the last bullet point here is on improvements on wet tire wear on tracks that aren't all that wet, which is great to hear because I actually already experienced that and it felt like they were degrading really fast, the wet tires, and hopefully that will help there a bit. It's okay that they degrade quickly on dry or semi-dry conditions, which they say here. Yeah, that's the main points that they list here. There are some more minor things in the full patch notes, but not really anything noteworthy in my opinion. What is more obvious is everything that is missing from the patch notes. So there is nothing on PC performance, which is a big deal for a lot of players, myself included. I still have really bad FPS when starting the game sometimes, and that's really random actually. And it can only be fixed by restarting the game over and over. And at some point I just get my solid 60, 70, 80 FPS even sometimes. So that is really annoying to see that there is nothing on the PC performance front yet. Also, there is no updates on the frankly pretty underwhelming AI, which is just fast if it's alone on track, but really dumb otherwise in conditions where there are other cars around. And you've probably seen the videos online of the AI just driving into the player like he wasn't there. Yeah, that's definitely a big thing for me that there's nothing on AI yet. Also, there is no updates on the Forza race regulations, both for single and multiplayer, which would help a lot in getting rid of dirty drivers more. I think that's something that they just need more time for, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and hopefully there's gonna be some changes in the future. So now, what do I think? First of all, there is the name of the update, 1.0. That kind of rubs me the wrong way as someone working in software development. 1.0 is normally reserved for the first release version. That might be a minor thing, but it makes me feel like we were still playing a beta version of the game up until this point. The progression system Band-Aid is probably the best thing about the update. It seems kind of weirdly implemented, with the later levels now being not useful for anything anymore. but I actually won't complain. I would still like to see the progression system reworked completely, but this will be fine for now, I think. No PC performance updates is a big shame, as a lot of people are struggling even on very powerful systems to get decent performance out of the game. At least there's some fixes for the various game crashes people were encountering, so hopefully that will help. Also, I hope that people having their progress not saved will now be able to play the Builders Cup properly. The rating fix for multiplayer will hopefully result in better matchmaking, but I will hold judgment on that until I've tried in some races. So yeah, that is everything I have for you today. What do you think about the update? Is there anything that you are particularly happy about or unhappy about that it's missing from this patch? Is there even something that I completely missed that they should have fixed in this update? So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel yet, I would really appreciate it if you could do so, as it would really help the channel grow. I've been HD Racing. Thanks for watching.